God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at some numbers here for Jalen Brunson.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And a look at the starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. And for Toronto, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Here's Barrett. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
I love the low-simmer fire that Brunson plays with. He seems never to be out of control or over-emotional. And when he goes inside, he's prepared to fight.
Now here's Barnes. Now Ingram. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. The rebound by Bridges. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks for that, Allie. Brunson passes to Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And here's Brunson. Launches it. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Brunson's got 5 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Barnes, it's good.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Brunson with the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Ingram. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you combine his athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
Shooting 2.
That one's off. And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
And he sinks the second.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Good. Brunson's got 9.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Quickly against Brunson. The floater. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Count it.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Barrett. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Hart up top. He's guarded by Barnes. Hart passes to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Hart. Fires for 3. Bridges misses. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. They trail by 9. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Brunson against quickly. Pass to Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Bridges. Here's Barrett. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-6 run. And the basket by Bridges.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We see a ton of teams shooting more and more threes nowadays. Here are the best in that department. In third, New York.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Raptors trail by 10. Quickly outside. Barrett against Bridges. Outside Barrett. Over to the wing. Here's Murray Boyles. Off target with the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
And they got a spot in the top 10 when it comes to hampering the opposing offense. They create solid coverage that doesn't allow for a lot of easy shots.
And working their way into the top 10 for second chance points bucket speaks to this squad's commitment to scoring on every offensive possession. They want points every trip down. Now here's Quickly. 23 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless. He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Brunson passes to Hart. Now here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat's is generally among the best in the league.
And so Towns nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. Here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Yep, that one goes.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Hart. No points yet. Towns, left side. The fader. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Bridges. Coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Towns, left side. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. It's a 10-point game. Hard against Barnes. Pass to Ingram. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A line change here for Toronto, and some changes here for New York. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Toronto, They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And, of course, New York sitting just one spot below them.
Well, right now, for New York, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. BA, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Clarkson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to McBride. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Mikal Bridges.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
And that one falls for Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Raptors trail by 6. Dick, the pass to Abaji. Now here's McBride. He's closely guarded. Clarkson, left side. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 3. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Dick. To the inside. Here's Abaji. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Clarkson outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Toronto's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pass to Dick. Inside. Robinson with a steal. Here's Clarkson. And that one good. Clarkson's got his second bucket on the night.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Shooting 2.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The first one falls. Barnes, he's checked in for Abaji. And a switch here also for New York. Towns is checked in. Good on both. 51 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Shamet. Yet to see a basket. On the wing, Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Clarkson outside from the wing. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Barnes. He's out there with Grady Dick. And it's Walter in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Barnes. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's McBride. No good from outside.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. That 3's off the mark. New York leading by 4. Towns on a screen. Here's Clarkson. New York no good that time either. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Mamukelashvili. Robinson defending. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Here's McBride. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
B.A., and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Now here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. It's stolen by Barnes. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, great defense from Barnes. With 7-foot-plus wingspan, Scotty can create havoc.
Pass to Shamet. Towns outside. Six to shoot. The 17-footer. Shamet, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Ingram's checked in for Toronto. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. And let's look in on the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams leading the way in assists this season. Fourth, the Raptors.
This is a squad that understands the importance of being unselfish and moving the ball. You love to watch smart basketball like that.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a 28-point game against Sacramento. New York, again, can't hit. All right, Greg, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by McBride.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
New York, no good that time either. Toronto trailing. Here we go, all alone. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
2.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
And some changes here for New York. OG Anunoby's checked in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. No good on the second free throw. New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Bridges passes to Brunson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And the first one at the line is good.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at it.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Ingram. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Barnes finds Ingram. Barnes with a screen on Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. For 3, Bridges fires in the triple. Bridges has got 8.
Bridges knew there was daylight, using his sleight of hand to get the bucket.
And there's a pick. Here's Ingram, who drains the 19-footer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Towns. A 17-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Mamukelashvili passes to Ingram. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And, you know, Ingram isn't just a sensational scorer. He also passes the ball pretty well.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And here's Bridges. New York working the ball around now. And here's Robinson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From the arc. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Nuggets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Outside Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
And they cracked the top 5 in assists. They really know how to get the whole squad involved on the offensive action.
And let's go back to the transition game. They run the break as well as anybody. You might outwork them, but you're not going to outrun them. And for Toronto, they're shooting about 45% during the second quarter. Pass to Barrett. No good. That would have tied it. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson taking his time here. To snap the cold streak. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Watch the screen.
From downtown, drains the triple. Ingram's got 9 points.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Towns the screen on Barnes. Back to Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And the Raptors making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage very impressive.
Timeout.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. In the 3rd spot, Mitchell Robinson.
And you got to love watching them go to work on the boards. These two just put on their hard hats and go after any rebound they can get.
Now here's Quickly. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Ingram against Anunoby. Shot from the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Ingram's got 11 points. And New York shooting around 44%. Not bad. Brunson passes to Robinson. Now Bridges. Guarded by Barrett. Bridges misses. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. And the Knicks miss again. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back over to you, Brian.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
It's rebounded by New York. To the inside. And stolen by Barrett. Ingram up top. They set a pick. Shoots over Bridges. And again, Toronto, no good. And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. Quickly against Brunson. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. For 3, Bridges.
Hey, they might want to go away from the three-point shot for a bit. I think it's holding them back.
To get back on track. And Hart is good for 3. Hart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game. More than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And New York has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. To the paint. That's good from Robinson. On the assist from Hart. Robinson's got his first basket.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Hart passes to Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Raptors trail by 3. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
And you know, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
Out to Bridges, takes the 3, gets the 3 to fall. Bridges has got 11.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
Ingram fires from way outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front. They're up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There is no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so here is Toronto. 4-point game on the floor for New York. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. Brunson against quickly. Barnes with a screen on Brunson. Barnes gets it to go inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Brunson on the drive. Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns. Whoa! Towns with the power.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now here's Barrett. He's guarded by Bridges. Now here's Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Barrett. Over Bridges. Barrett can't hit. New York leading by 4. Anunoby with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. Hart from long range. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice job by Towns to get in there and get aggressive.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Ingram. And he lays it up and in. Ingram's got 17 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Outside Hart. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. And the Knicks lead by 7.
They've come out hot this second half, hitting 3 of their first 4 shots.
Quickly against Brunson. Launches a three. And it's quickly with a miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Barnes with a screen on Anunoby. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart finds Brunson. And there's the drive. Ooh, excellent D there from Quickly. Raptors trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. They set the pick. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Bridges. Outside Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And they call an illegal screen here.
4th and rebounding. And overall, you like what they've done on the offensive glass, extending possessions. They're top 10 in second chance points.
And you pointed out their number 2 ranking in points allowed. This is a tough team. They don't rest on the defensive end. They make you work for every point. Now here's Anunoby. Still without a bucket. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 11. Quickly outside. Pass to Murray Boyles. Toronto passing it around. Barrett passes to Ingram. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Inside. Here's Towns. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Second, the Knicks.
They're on a great run defensively, treating every possession with a sense of urgency.
Now here's Barnes. 9 points in the game. Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Quickly from outside the arc. And again, Toronto, no good.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Bridges. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Raptors trail by 13. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
Ingram, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram doesn't get enough credit for his growth as a free throw shooter. He shot below 70% from the line in his first 3 seasons, but since then, he hasn't dipped below 80.
Now here's Hart. 6 points for him. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Brunson misses. Raptors trail by 10. Barrett passes to Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Brunson. Pass to Barnes. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, exceptional job. Barnes just diving towards the open area off the pick.
Towns taking his time here. Back to Brunson. Over Quickly. New York no good that time either. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Quickly against Brunson. It's Barnes on the wing. Offline with a 3. Knicks leading by 8. Towns outside. New York working the ball around now.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 10. Pass to Barnes. Ingram on the wing. Anunoby covering. Ingram against Anunoby. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Brunson finds Hart. Towns a screen on Ingram. The kick out to Brunson. Towns, left side. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Quickly. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. They grab their own miss. Out to Bridges. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
Ingram against Anunoby. Outside Ingram. From deep three-point range. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Hart inside. He's guarded by Barnes. Hart with a screen on quickly. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebound Toronto. Barrett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A new lineup here for New York. Clarkson with the ball. He's got 5. Good. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Shed. The 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside McBride. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors.
5th and fast break points. And you like how they're taking care of the ball. Minus a few mistakes here and there. They're just so difficult to disrupt offensively.
And you brought up their number 2 assist ranking. Their attitude is that the offense has to involve everyone on the floor. The ball's always moving. No one standing around. Yabusele, he's checked in for Hukporti. The Raptors shooting 41% in this game. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Puts up a 3. Dick with a miss. New York leading by 10. Here's McBride. Clarkson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. From 7. And no good, trying to use the glass. 1:27 left in the 3rd quarter here.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 8. Abaji pass to Mamukelashvili. Toronto passing it around. Out to the right wing. Here's the pick. Here's Abaji. And it's all from three-point range. The Knicks shooting 42% in this 3rd quarter. 36 seconds left in the third. Shamet, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Mamukelashvili. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now Clarkson jacks up a three. Can't hit that one. And we've watched three so far in this one. New York out in front, up by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Grady Dick. Also Barnes out there. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Barnes after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Dick. Lets it fly. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Shamet, guarded by Dick. Shamet, no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. Here's Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Towns. And it's Shed missing.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Shamet. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch, plus he's 6'11" and almost 300 lbs.
Now here's Dick. Here's Mamukelashvili. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Miles McBride picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots. That's on the first.
First one falls for him. Kolik's checked in for Shamet. And that's good as he hits both shots. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Clarkson. Now here's McBride. He's guarded closely. Here's Towns. The rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 6. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
Here's Kolik. Pass to Clarkson. Towns outside. From behind the arc. Towns making that shot look routine.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Barnes against Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. The first free throw is good.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Brunson is checked in for New York. Both good from the line that time. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Towns outside. Pass to McBride. There's the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
He buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Robinson. Towns double team. Outside Brunson. 5 to shoot. Oh, that's the alley. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. New York working the ball around now. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Here's Barnes. Covered by Towns. Pass to Shed. Walter from outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Clarkson passes to Towns. McBride on the wing. Towns on a screen. Unloads from 13. McBride can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Shed. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
Now here's Brunson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brunson. And some changes here for New York. Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And it's Bridges in for McBride. Both free throws good from Brunson. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Barnes. Quickly with a screen on Hart. Back to Quickly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Two shots. Max on the first.
And he makes the first. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
And so he makes both from the line. New York leading by 8. Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges outside. Fires the three. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Knicks lead by 11.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
That's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Now here's Ingram. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And this is why Barnes was the number 4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Anunoby, a screen on Barnes. Hart passes to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 12 now in this quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Murray Boyles. Covered by Towns. Quickly from outside. The three. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Outside Anunoby from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Murray Boyles. Barnes with a screen on Bridges. Here's Barrett. Nice D from Bridges.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Towns. Bridges down low, guarded by Barrett. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by Towns. Towns has got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. And here's Ingram outside. And the Raptors miss again. Knicks leading by 16. To the middle. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Brunson with the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Quickly finds Ingram. Outside Barrett. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Barnes. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Knicks shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Here's Towns. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by New York on the other end. And the shot goes down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Ingram. Up top, Anunoby. Covered by Ingram. Anunoby passes to Hart. Fires from the wing. And it's New York scoring again.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they increase their win total to 29. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Karl Anthony Towns.
He was superb as a facilitator, really orchestrated things offensively, created a lot of opportunities for ready shooters.
Offensive rebound, fires from deep, sinks the tray. And here's New York now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. They set the screen. Towns for three. Offensive board. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 19. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Anunoby. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, hard-nosed play from Ingram, getting in tight and forcing the defender into a mistake.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We could see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we present the player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.